From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Don Mitchell. After overseas meetings with 4 other prime ministers this past week, PM Mark Carney will be back in Ottawa tonight from a 4-day trip to London. Carney also met with infrastructure investors from Britain, Europe, Asia, and Australia yesterday, looking at how Canada can better attract global capital and lessen economic reliance on the United States. Some environment experts are predicting more than a dozen named storms this hurricane season in the Atlantic. It's tied to the effects of the summer's drought, which has wide-ranging impacts on some eastern provinces.
Many parts of Atlantic Canada suffered from severe to extreme drought over the summer months. A severe period of drought can weaken tree roots, making them more susceptible to falling or breaking in high winds. It can also dry out soil, making it harder for water to penetrate and stay in the ground, leading to erosion and a heightened risk of flash flooding. Experts are predicting more than a dozen named storms this hurricane season, with 3 to 5 major hurricanes in the Atlantic Ocean basin. Lisa Laporte, The Canadian Press.
Meanwhile, the southeast U.S. coast is on alert today as Tropical Storm Imelda is expected to become a hurricane in the coming days.
Tropical Depression 9 officially strengthens into Tropical Storm Imelda Sunday afternoon, according to the National Hurricane Center. While forecaster Philippe Papin says the southeast coast should remain on alert, he also says it's looking less likely that there will be a direct impact in the U.S.
We're still stressing that there could be a risk for heavy rainfall, winds, and high surf impacts for the southeastern U.S. coast, even if the center remains offshore. But it's looking more likely some of those hazards are going to be more on kind of the high surf and rip current conditions side of the coin.
And he says,
with the latest trends in the track forecast, it looks like a direct impact is becoming less likely.
Papin says Imelda is causing disruptions in the Bahamas and nearby islands. Meanwhile, Hurricane Humberto remains a strong Category 4 storm threatening Bermuda. I'm Julie Walker.
A New Brunswick Mountie shot and killed a man during an investigation and a standoff following a robbery in Moncton this weekend. The RCMP say officers responded just before 2 yesterday afternoon to a call citing a man robbing a business with a firearm. The reports say the man fled the scene, stole a vehicle, and ran into a nearby house. Police surrounded the house, but the man fired shots from inside before lighting both the house and parked car on fire, then trying to run away. And elsewhere, 2 people are now dead after a gunman opened fire inside a church in Michigan during Sunday services. Grand Blanc Township Police Chief William Rene says several others were injured when the gunman rammed his pickup truck into the front door of the church and started shooting.
There has been one more fatality due to gunshots. That person had died at a local hospital.
Rene says the suspect is also believed to have deliberately set the building on fire before he was shot and killed by police officers. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays hosting the Tampa Bay Rays in the final game of the regular season at Rogers Centre this afternoon. The Jays hoping to sew up the American League East title, which would give them a bye into the second round of the postseason and home field advantage up to the World Series. Goalie Anthony Stolarz and the Toronto Maple Leafs have agreed to a 4-year contract extension. The average annual value of the contract is $3.75 million US. The 31-year-old Stolarz earned a 21-8-3 record and .926 save percentage for the Leafs last season. In the NFL, New York Giants star wide receiver Malik Neighbors was carted from the field with an injured right knee in the second quarter against the Los Angeles Chargers. Rookie Jackson Dart launched a deep pass down the right sideline toward a streaking Neighbors. The wide receiver's right leg appeared to buckle as he went up to try to catch the pass. And Jared Goff threw 2 touchdown passes to Amon-Ra St. Brown in the Detroit Lions rout of the Cleveland Browns 34-10. From the Canadian Press, I'm Don Mitchell.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.